the American base. Thanks to Cher Ami, all the soldiers were saved. Their parents will smile and say, "Very good." Occasionally, a child who doesn't know the story of the Lost Battalion will glance my way as she goes by. Catching sight of my single orange leg, she will ask, "Why? Why does the pigeon only have one foot?" Balanced there on my polished oak base, I will want to explain. Naturally, I can't. The little girl and her parents will see that I'm displayed near a Yeoman F uniform and a field telephone. They'll read the plaque beneath the black and white photograph of an infantryman's back as he trails a spool of wire through the woods towards the front. Telephones were one of several new technologies deployed in the service of waging war, it states. Troops strung miles of telephone wire in the field, allowing instant communication. But the lines proved vulnerable, and the Army often relied on traditional means to relay messages: human runners and carrier pigeons. The little girl and her parents will look at the engraved silver band around my remaining leg, identifying me as National Union of Racing Pigeons number 615. I've never thought of myself that way, only as Cher Ami, my given name. French, meaning dear friend, though I was a British bird. The family will read my placard, quite brief, which states, "Cher Ami, one of the 600 carrier pigeons deployed by the U.S. Army Signal Corps, was awarded the French Croix de Guerre with Palm for his heroic service." "Huh," they'll say, and wander off, satisfied. And I, too, will feel satisfied, partly, at the knowledge they've gained. The placard gets my name, at least, if not my gender. Even now, more than a century after I was first misidentified, that error still grates. Though originally registered as a black check cock, I'm really a blue check, and when I was being taxidermied, they discovered that I am, a hen. The man doing the job informed them as much, but since they'd already had the placard made and budgets were tight, they didn't pay to change it. "Good enough for government work," they said, and laughed. I've been wrongly called a cockbird ever since, in history books and military records. I never behaved like a typical hen, it's true, but I am a female, and female war heroes are rarely given their due. This erasure annoys me. I do appreciate that placard for its refusal to overemphasize me, one of 600. There were so many of us, and so many of us could be called heroic. My fellow pigeon, President Wilson, for instance, my fond companion during the war who joined me for a time in this display case, this eternal institutional afterlife. They shipped him over to the Pentagon in 2008, I think. I miss him, though he's not the bird I miss the most. Pigeons have an almost bottomless capacity for longing. I've still got Sergeant Stubby in here with me, sleeping now. He and I talk and talk and talk when we're both awake. He was the mascot of the 102nd Infantry, 26th Division, accompanying his unit in the hellish French trenches, awarded a gold medal by General John J. Pershing. A consummate joiner, as are most dogs, he was made a lifetime member of the Red Cross, the Young Men's Christian Association, and the American Legion. He stands over there by the canteen, the bread tin, the wire cutters, the first aid kit, the mess kit, and the trench periscope, looking as pert and ferocious as he did in life, or so he assures me. His paws, quick and light, look ready to leap from his mahogany block mount, and even in repose his underslung jaw seems ready to bite the enemy or eat a treat. His ears appear as though they could still rotate to hear an incoming shell, and his studded leather collar gives his stalwart adorability the slight sharpness that befits an army pup. I never call him Stubby. I call him Sarge because my doing so pleases him. He's a dog of uncertain breed, but seems mostly Boston Terrier in appearance and temperament. He's also the only dog, as he'll tell you, repeatedly, to have been nominated for rank and promoted to sergeant through combat. I don't much care about rank. Most of us pigeons are less fixated on titles and decorations than on missions completed. In this respect, we resemble